Go ahead.
Oh, no, of course not. I'm trying to out-angle you.
Yeah, I can see that. Hey everybody, Jay and Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym. We are 3 days away from the IFBB Pittsburgh Pro, and you're watching this afterwards, just so you know when this is. This is the Tuesday before, and I'm here with one of our new pro wellness competitors,
Dev.
Now, you came from another division.
Yes,
You've
I did.
already been a pro.
Yes.
People, tell them where you were. What division were you in?
So I was in figure. I actually competed in the Olympia in figure as well. So I had a pretty good career in figure, but I decided to move to wellness. Now that it was out, it just felt was better for my genetics, and I'm really excited to compete in Pittsburgh Pro with people that have been doing wellness for forever, and even the new ones that just went pro last year in NPC.
What year did you turn pro?
2016, I won the overall at Junior Nationals.
All right. Now, when is the last time you competed on stage?
2019.
In
Yeah.
what contest?
Last show I did was Tampa. So I placed fourth at Linda Murray. Then I did, right after I went to LA, and I did muscle contest. First call out, I don't remember if it was 6th or 7th, one of those. Then I went to Tampa Pro that year, and you guys had 50 something girls. And I was in first call outs again, but yeah, I didn't make top 5. But I have placed top 3 in Tampa before. So yeah.
So what made you decide to make the switch to wellness?
I think it just goes with my genetics more. I naturally have a lower body. I've always struggled very hard in figure trying to keep my upper body to my lower body. And I think that it was just a smoother transition. Honestly, this has been the smoothest prep I've ever had. And just very comforting and mentally, physically, everything. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see my body involved in the division, and hopefully influence some of my other girls to come over, because I think that I'm not the only one from figure that has had those issues, and figure competitors start trying to go to wellness. I think that a lot of us do struggle with that bottom half trying to stay proportionate to the upper and keeping that symmetry. But not to say that wellness isn't about symmetry, but it's a lot different.
Yes.
So my leg heavy girls, bring it on.
All right. So what is the difference in your training from figure to wellness?
Honestly, the biggest difference is I do a lot more functional training just because I already have the muscle maturity. So I necessarily don't have to do a back day, a shoulder day. I don't really train upper body as much anymore, isolated. So I do more compound, agility, performance training type movements, just because the muscle's there. So really it's just about conditioning it. Staying lean. I do train legs a lot more than I did in figure. So when I did figure, I didn't train legs as much.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's exciting.
Well, and you had also said that you were an athlete before, correct?
Absolutely, I was, yes. Competitive cheerleader and softball player.
Right.
Yeah, and I played basketball, but that wasn't my big sport.
So when you started training legs again, did you see a quick change in them getting bigger, or was it a little more of a progression?
I think it's a progression. So for me, when I started training legs again, it was really, a lot of it was just really isolating certain parts. So really just focused on the hamstrings and the glutes. A lot of my quad development's already there. I didn't really need to touch my quad, so I split my quads every other week. Well, actually, I haven't trained them in a while now, but the quads weren't the issue that needed to be brought up to make my legs more symmetrical. So really focused a lot on hitting my hamstrings and my glutes. So. Yeah, that was the biggest difference with my legs, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Do you want to give a shout out to anybody while we're here?
I want to give a shout out to you guys just for making this happen. I know since COVID and everything, it's been one heck of a ride, and I think a lot of us are really excited to get out there and compete again and have a good season in 2021. Normal season almost, right?
Right.
Everything's going smooth.
Yeah. So what do you think about being in this historic, now 25 competitor Pittsburgh Pro Wellness Contest?
I'm so excited. Honestly, Pittsburgh Pro has been one of the shows I've always wanted to do, even when I did figure. It's just that I would never be ready mentally to get in prep for this show. So I always did shows later in the year when I competed in figures. So I'm really excited that my body responded very quickly to the programming, and I was able to, get on board and do this show because it's been one of the dream shows that I wanted to do. So I'm really, really excited. And to be in wellness. I mean, it's going to be the first pro show of 2021, the mini Olympia, as everybody wants to say. And I think it's a great lineup. So regardless, tonight you get to see where you stand with some of the best girls in the industry. And I think that part in itself is exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, like I say, it's the first truly international IFBB Pro League Wellness Contest.
Absolutely, yes.
So you're
yes,
with
yes.
all the best in the world.
Yes, yes, yes.
All of them that could get here, let's just say, because we know some of them, there's
Can't,
still
yeah.
restrictions in the world. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is, but
Yeah.
to get 25 of you here was beyond my wildest expectations.
And we did it. You did it. He's good.
All right, so Jay and Manion,
Deb.
we're signing out for NPCNewsOnline.com.